Hello, YouTube. This is Dr. Ronald W. Satz, founder and chair of the International Society of Unified Science and president of TransPower Corporation, a commercial and custom software manufacturing and certified systems engineering company. I work as a systems and mechanical engineer and as a theoretical physicist. As usual with my YouTube screencasts, we'll be discussing the reciprocal system and how it compares to conventional theory. Two topics today. First one is on symmetry or non-symmetry, and the second is on this amazing quasar with a redshift of 6.30. So let's get started. And as we like to do, we go to Science Daily for research news. This goes back to February 25th, 2015. The summary says, most of the laws of nature treat particles and antiparticles equally, but stars and planets are made of particles or matter and not antiparticles or antimatter. That asymmetry, which favors matter to a very small degree, has puzzled scientists for many years. Physicists offer a possible solution in the mystery of the origin of matter in the universe. Well, they're way off base. I can tell you that right now, but let's just scroll down here and see if we can get any other information here. Well, they try to use this Higgs field. There's the phone. We got to shut that off. It says here, the 2012 discovery of the Higgs boson, by the way, it wasn't really discovered. What they created was a cesium isotope. But anyway, was hailed as one of the great scientific accomplishments of recent decades. The Higgs boson was first postulated some 50 years ago as a crucial element of the modern theory of the forces of nature. And is, physicists say, what gives everything in the universe mass? Now, that's not true. I want to just interrupt this. What gives something mass is the rotation of a photon. But anyway, it says here physicists at the LHC measured the particle's mass and found its value to be peculiar. It is consistent with the possibility that the Higgs field in the first moments of the Big Bang was much larger than its equilibrium value observed today. This is, it's just nonsense. All right, let's go back. And I'll just say here what I said in my theoretical physics blog at WordPress, and I'm just going to annotate this a little bit. Conventional scientists don't understand the situation at all, as usual. In the reciprocal system, there is perfect symmetry between matter and inverse or cosmic matter. And I should point out here, parenthetically, there's perfect symmetry between space and time. The matter sector is localized in space. The cosmic sector is localized in time. That's why we can't see conglomerations of cosmic matter, because they're dispersed in space as individual atoms, so we can't see them as objects. So there's perfect symmetry in the reciprocal system, and the reciprocal system agrees with the so-called perfect cosmological principle. Conventional theory does not, and is dead wrong. Obviously. Can't stress this enough. The reciprocal system theory is based on perfect symmetry between space and time, and also perfect symmetry between the matter sector and the inverse sector, or the cosmic sector. All right, let's move on to the second topic today, this strange quasar with a very high redshift. And we're back to Science Daily. The discovery, I'm reading from the summary here, the discovery of the brightest quasar in the early universe, powered by the most massive black hole. Well, that's garbage. Most massive black hole. I mean, how can anything be powered by a black hole if nothing can escape a black hole? But anyway, I digress. Yet known at that time presents a puzzle to researchers. How could something so massive and luminous form so early in the universe, only 900 million years after the Big Bang? Well, of course. It's garbage. So I'm going to quote from this guy, Fan, Regents Professor of Astronomy at the UA's Stewart Observatory. Quote, how can a quasar so luminous and a black hole so massive form so early in the history of the universe at an era soon after the earliest stars and galaxies have just emerged, Fan said. And what is the relationship between this monster black hole and surrounding environment, including its host galaxy? Wow. So this is a pretty good disproof of a lot of things in modern physics. So I say here, the conventional interpretation of quasar redshifts as being cosmological is dead wrong. The very high redshift indicates speeds above c, believe it or not, which means the velocity equation flips, and we have motion in time, which is what's going on here. With velocity inverted t over s, right? Outward in time is inward in space, explains by the quasar is so compact. And no, it's not powered by black holes. It is powered by ongoing type 2 supernovae explosions. So, and by the way, the universe is really at least 100 billion years old, because the two sectors of the universe, the matter sector and the inverse sector, are in equilibrium. It takes 50 billion years approximately for half the cycle. So since they're in equilibrium, that must be the case that we're at about 100 billion. Most likely. Not this 13.7 billion nonsense, which is what the current theory says. Okay, so that wraps up today. And so if you want to get the simplest possible treatment of the reciprocal system, that is, if you're a newbie, then you should obtain my work, The Unmysterious Universe, available at Amazon.com or TranspowerCorp.com. Only $9.50. Very few equations in there. Just it has all the basic concepts with lots of illustrations. Now, if you do want all the math, I have my magnum opus software ebook, Existence and Interactions, a computational treatise of the reciprocal system, the true theory of everything. 711 pages in the PDF, 711 slides in the PowerPoint file. It'll take you months to go through it. Thousands of equations, lots of diagrams, tables, everything. Now, once you finish that, you may want to get the two database modules, so you can actually apply the theory to your engineering or scientific practice. The Reciprocal System Microcosmos database has all the properties of matter. It has the properties of photons, subatoms, atoms, and compounds and alloys, $295. And the Reciprocal System Macrocosmos database, which has all the astrophysical properties, the universe as a whole, galaxy clusters, galaxies, star clusters, stars, planets, moons, minor bodies, asteroids, comets, for instance, and nebulae and voids. $195 for that. And of course, we provide free email support to all customers in good standing. So again, study the reciprocal system, prove it for yourself. You can go to my blog site, reciprocalsystem.guru, for other information showing the history of this project. And I would also recommend that you read all of Dewey B. Larson's works. He is the founder of the theory. What I've done is to make everything computational. Thanks again for your attention.